A defining characteristic of the alpha male 2.0, the non-monogamous alpha male 2.0 versus the alpha male 1.0 and some beta males is that when it comes to the women in our life, we don't tell them what to do. Now right there, I just lost, 70% of the audience. What the hell, what the man? Just respect me. We don't tell women what to do. FBs, MLTR, OLTR girlfriend, OLTR wife, and in my case, PDM. You don't tell women what to do. Caleb, but how can you possibly do that? You have to tell women what to do if you have a relationship. I mean, your wife can't just run around like a maniac and do whatever she wants. That's ridiculous. You have to tell her what to do. Andrew Tate said, okay, let me explain how this works. Because there is an alternative that you can pursue as an alpha male 2.0. First, let me explain that if you are hardcore, no, I have to tell women what to do, period. This doesn't work for me, then great. You're either a beta male or maybe an alpha male 1.0. You will never be long-term happy. Go with God, have fun. I don't know why you're here. You're watching the content of the wrong guy. Sorry. Now, moving on. If your goal is to be long-term happy, if happiness is more important than control, which is the great difference between the alpha male 2.0 and the alpha male 1.0, then you can't tell women what to do, and you have to figure out how to make that work. And here's how you make this work. First of all, let's cover FBs. FBs are women you're hooking up with. They're just your friends. Do you need to tell an FB what to do? No, you don't. You don't ever need to tell her what to do. You're not dating her, right? So that covers FBs. MLTRs. MLTRs, as I said many times, these are women you're dating, but you can date multiple women and they're not your girlfriend. If she's not your girlfriend and you're dating her, do you need to tell her what to do? No, because if you don't like what she does, go spend time with one of your other women. It's fine. If you tell her what to do, she's going to argue with you. This is one of the myths of the alpha male 1.0 models. You've got to be a strong man and tell that bitch what to do. She needs to respect you because the Bible says this, goddammit. Okay, is the modern day Western woman, even more nice, friendly, submissive, modern day Western left-wing women going to go, yes, master, thank you for telling me what to do? No. She says, excuse me, fuck you. You're not my dad. You're not my boss. And now you have arguments and now you have drama. That's why telling women what to do doesn't work. So if you're dating her, but she's not your girlfriend, do you need to tell her what to do? No, you don't. You don't have to. Now, but Kil, what about she's your girlfriend or your wife? I mean, come on. Come on, man. She can't just run around like a maniac and do whatever she wants. All right. OLTR means she has qualified for OLTR. You don't date a woman on 2 dates and make her your OLTR. OLTR, as I've explained 10,000 times, is a woman who's been your MLTR for at least 6 months. A year is better. My OLTR wife, Pink Firefly, was an MLTR or FB for years. There's no fucking rush, you beta male, one-eyed pussy. Take your time. You wait a long time and you see if she qualifies for OLTR. So if she's your MLTR and she's running around like a maniac doing things you don't like, if she's getting drunk every night, if she's having sex with men all over the place without wearing condoms, if she's dancing on barroom tables, if she's lying to people and stealing stuff and having all these kinds of financial problems, does she qualify for OLTR? No. So you don't need to worry about your future OLTR running around like a maniac because you qualified her. You would never have made her your OLTR in the first place. And for those of you idiots who have OLTRs or girlfriends who are doing those kinds of horrible things, that's your fault, not her fault. You were a dumb fuck and made her your girlfriend or your wife way too soon with the qualification systems that I have in my models. You didn't follow my system because you had one-itis and you were in a rush because you're a pussy. Okay? So, if you have a woman who is qualified, who behaves like an adult, who is very responsible, doesn't act like a maniac, is very nice and respectful. By the way, everything I just said describes my wife, Big Firefly. I don't need to tell her what to do. She automatically does the right thing. 100% of the time? No, we'll cover that in a second. She's still a human being. I don't need to run Pink Firefly's life because she already behaves in the way I like. She had to qualify for that position. And there were many women I dated back those days, so I was looking for an OLTR, that did not qualify. And I said, thank you very much, no thank you. You can say an MLTR or an FB. And I don't have to tell you what to do because I don't care. You see how this works? It's a self-correcting system. It's a holistic system, which I don't like that word. Let's call it comprehensive. If you follow the models, it eliminates these issues. Now, but Caleb, come on. There might be scenarios where you know, when we go out to dinner, she chews their mouth open, and I don't like that. And I'm going to tell her, stop chewing with your mouth open because I don't like that. Because, all right, let me explain how this works. The alpha male 2.0 cannot tell a woman what to do. We can't do that. Even your OLT, even your wife, you can't tell what to do. I don't tell big fire with it, and she can't tell me what to do. But we can state preferences. This is the loophole around the rule of you can't tell women what to do. We can state preferences. So here's what you can tell a woman: MLTR or OLTR. Usually it's going to be an MLTR. Hey, you can do whatever you want. I'm never going to tell you what to do. I've told this to several women throughout the last 20 years I've been living this lifestyle. Look, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can do whatever you want. You live your life. I'm not your boss. I'm not your dad. Okay? You do whatever you want. But I don't like it when a woman does blank and you just state the behavior you don't like. I don't like it. So if you want to keep doing that, you're welcome to do that. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can do whatever you want. But if you keep doing this thing, I'm not going to spend as much time with you. I have to make a judgment call on who I spend my time with. I only have a certain amount of time in the day. And I'm a busy guy. I'm Alpha 2.0. Don't say I'm Alpha 2.0. I have business, and I have my job, and I have to go to the gym, and I have multiple women, or whatever it is, okay? Whatever it is consuming your life. I hope you're busy. I hope you're not smoking weed and playing video games all day. You know you are. Anyway, you say that. So look, I have to make a judgment call about where I spend my time and who I spend my time with. And if it's choice between me spending time with you and you do this thing I don't like, versus someone else who doesn't do that, I'm gonna choose someone else. So now you do whatever you want. You make your decision. And now the ball's in her court. She can decide to adhere to your preferences, not your orders, not your commands, not your instructions, your preferences. And it's up to her. If she backs off and does less of X, great. You spend more time with her. If she says, fuck you, I can do whatever I want, you say, yeah, I just said that. You can do whatever you want. Go ahead. And she keeps doing that thing, you don't spend as much time with her. And then she lowers in your hierarchy in terms of the women that you like. And she will never become your OLTR, obviously. Why would I marry or girlfriend up or boyfriend up a woman who had behaviors that I hated? I wouldn't do that. Make sense? That's how this works. You don't need to tell women what to do. You can't tell women what to do if you want long-term happiness. And by the way, it should go without saying, they can't tell you what to do either. My wife can't tell me what to do. She doesn't. She knows better. But I don't tell her what to do. And I don't tell MLTRs what to do. I don't tell people what to do. But I do state preferences. I don't like it when a woman does blank. And if you keep doing that, you're welcome to keep doing it. I'm not going to tell you to stop. I'm not telling you what to stop. You can do whatever you want. Miss Strong, Independent Western Woman, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. But if you do that, I can do whatever I want too. And what I want is to spend time with women who don't do that. Don't say those literal words. This is the frame of how you communicate this. Okay? Don't tell women what to do. State preferences, then watch behavior, then spend more or less time with her. That's all you need to do. Then you get the same result with no drama, no problems, and no chaos, which is what other men have in their long-term relationships, if they're able to have any long-term relationships at all.